Top of the morning, y'all. Hey, if you take showers in the morning instead of at night, you're insane. This is my first time setting up this shit. I feel like those asshole influencers that just wake up in the morning and show you their morning routine. And it's like some stupid shit, like fucking wake up, do 500 push-ups, read 30 pages of a book. I'm going through my genuine morning routine, okay? Freaking lotion my entire body. Some of y'all need this. I think that one of the easiest and best habits that you can learn is just fixing your bed every single morning. Honestly, I rarely don't fix my bed anymore, and that's just because whenever I don't have a fixed bed, my mind is just kind of more of a mess, I notice. As you can see, like, most of my room is pretty organized, and I like to keep it that way just because, like, my surroundings, especially where I work, if you work from home, the clearer your setting in your room, the clearer your mind. At least, that's just what I've noticed. I'm literally recording myself washing dishes. Make sure. So this is reverse osmosis water, and that pretty much just takes out any toxins that would be in normal tap water. And here I just put in some creatine, and then this is just water, and I'll just kind of remineralize with some pink Himalayan salt, which is pretty much just adding some sodium, potassium, maybe like a couple other things. But yeah, I mean, every morning just drink a cup of water. It's as easy as that. We'll let this sit for like 10 minutes. Alright, we're done in the kitchen now. Now this is my favorite part of every morning. Just being outside, taking care of the garden, getting some sunlight. Wow, look at the freaking zucchinis coming in. That one's just about ready. Down over here. One tomato back here.
Start digging in your butt, twin.
If you have the opportunity to just go outside, get some sunlight on your skin and your eyes for just like a few minutes every morning, at least like with me, like it's just helped a ton with like just starting my day right. And then it also helps to like reset your like natural cortisol rhythm, which is important if you want to get like a good night's rest and be awake when you're supposed to be awake and sleepy when you're supposed to be sleepy. But yeah, get outside, touch that grass. I can drink black coffee, but I just much rather not. But now, let's get into what we're doing in this video. Okay, so this video is all about dark beats. In case you've watched any of the videos on my channel, you know how much I love dark beats. I've been making like those style of beats ever since I first started producing, but throughout just like the past 6 years, like now more than ever, I feel like dark beats are starting to change and evolve and go in like a completely new direction, which I love, by the way. So today I just kind of want to dive deeper into like the theory behind these dark beats, some of the pioneers, some of the creators that I'm inspired by, and also where that shit originated from. I at least associate it with trap music, but I don't know if like all trap music started out with being dark. We're gonna be diving a little bit deeper, and then of course we're gonna be making our own beat in the new style. I'm gonna be dropping some games, some tips along the way. Absolutely no gatekeeping over here. if all goes well, then we should come out with a pretty good final product. So first thing I'm actually curious about is where the dark sound sort of evolved from. I don't know if you guys use ChatGPT. I use it for a lot, but I swear I need to put in a prompt, because if not, GPT just becomes so agreeable. Like, it just agrees with me on everything. Like, it's just sucking my like, you're supposed to give me the right information. Why are you just agreeing with me? It's like, oh yeah, you're right, I shouldn't have said that, that's obviously wrong. And then I'm like confused, because I'm like, then why did you say it in the first place? If I didn't call you out on that, then you would have just given me wrong information. I've been like using this prompt here, and it's been helping a lot. See, now when this motherfucker's gotta think, then it's gonna take a minute. Okay, so that's cool. I had no clue that apparently dark trap sort of originated in Memphis, and then around like the late 90s to 2000s it was starting to get popularized through like the producers like Zaytoven, Shoddy Red working with Jeezy, Gucci Mane. And then as time went on, like 2010s, we have new producers, Southside, Wheezy, Metro, Lex, and these guys are kind of just evolving the sound. They're creating their own stuff. But now that's still happening, that's still prominent, but we also have more of that late 90s to 2000 stuff, the Jeezy, Gucci Mane stuff, almost making a comeback and starting to kind of fuse with everything together. So now I kind of want to talk about some of the people that I'm inspired by with the new dark sound, and one of these producers is Rot. Just take a listen to this shit.
Triple beans in the bitch.
Overall, just like a really fire producer. But when I was listening to some of his stuff, I noticed that like it's following like that old school trap sort of sound, but he's definitely got his own twist, like his own bounce with it. But that pretty much leads me into another producer that makes like some really good beats, is D.Will. I don't know what the fuck that I don't know what the fuck that is, but that shit is so hard. Another producer that I think you guys have probably heard of is Soprano. He's worked a ton with Ian. In fact, like him and Ian pretty much blew up together. But yeah, these are just a few examples of some producers that are creating that new dark sound that I'm inspired by. Now let's get into the actual beat making part of this.
That's how you make this bitch Only kind I knew was a beam. I'm out of rubber, she can keep it. That was cheaper just to keep it. Cost even buy an auto out till he back in case it's gone down.
Alright, I'm in that mode. Add a little bit more bounce to that. This VST distortion cold fire. I use this a lot for drums and melodies. Like I'll put it on 808s and stuff, but you can get some really unique, like grungy sort of effects on your melodies if you're into that. Perfect example. I fuck with that. Now I'm gonna go a little bit extra and put some effectrics on it. Ooh. Nice, nice, nice. I'm just gonna chop this up. That. Put this up. Slight EQing. I fuck with that. Okay, so the thing that I like about this melody is that it's like a perfect place to start off for like an intro for a beat. A lot of times with dark beats, what I love doing is like kind of setting the vibe at first and leaving things like tense and unexpected. I feel like that creates so much of a dark vibe too. So now what I'm gonna do is go to Xenology, which is a very popular I mean, if you don't know what Xenology is in 2025, I could say it, but YouTube would demonetize this video, and I need the money, so I'm not gonna say it. What the fuck is going on? I hear Baby Smooth, Babyface Ray, Lucky V's on this. But in total, that's just about gonna wrap up this video. Hope that you guys enjoyed this one and learned something from it. I feel like most producers usually have like a favorite style of beat that they like to make, whether that's like an emotion, happy, sad, dark, whatever, or just like a style, like maybe a Pierre style of a beat or something. Let me know which one you guys like the most. I'm curious what the demographic of that is for most of my viewers, so let me know. And yeah, in total, find inspiration from other people and things in your life. Keep yourself in good shape mentally and physically. Start your day off right with the right habits and a good morning routine, and just enjoy life, man. But that's gonna wrap it up for me. You guys can tap in with me on Instagram if you'd like, at ProdLucent. I also post on there. And Mindwave.audio for all of my kits. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great rest of your day. I'm out.
Lucent.